Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers and home to some of the most loyal fans of the sport, where, once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. And the Sharks will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 15, here's the return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will take the first swing of the game. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Mayer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
And the Huskers pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Huskers have moved it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskers! And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Sharks offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Wide receiver shows motion. The receiver on the jet sweep, fighting off the defender. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah,
and he can't escape, and down he goes.
What a fantastic play there from the linebacker position. When you think about guys like Trev Alberts, Levante David, some of the Nebraska greats playing the linebacker spot, those guys were able to run. And because of that, they could get to the quarterback when blitzing. This guy with his speed is a guy that they need to deploy time and time again, getting after the quarterback. He's got some wheels.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Johnson. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. A strike downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Cornhuskers have their offense in high gear. Got his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They'll try to add another to their lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Slings it downfield. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sharks will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The run from the shotgun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pocket starts to collapse. Had to get rid of it quickly. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Sharks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going to try to get it himself. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Mayer.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Quickly complete. Woo, boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Using his feet to buy time. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Extending the play. And the defense, got him at the 27. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Fires to the big fella. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Sharks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're testing the right side here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's got it again. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Sharks are marching down the field. Going up top on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it just in time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Johnson. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. He wants to throw. He's going to run it. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Getting some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offense, a sack. Now it's 2nd down. Might be looking to run. At the 45 on his way. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're trying to get to it. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down.
And the quarterback's in the pocket, and he decides to take off and scramble and just couldn't get to the 1st down marker. You could tell he wanted to pass the football. Maybe it wasn't there. Maybe he scrambled a little bit too soon. But usually when you take off, you better know you're going to get close to that 1st down marker and get it.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Lets it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Touchdown, Sharks. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air, it's Raiola. Dances away from the heat. Looking to buy time. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. Touchdown, Huskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. And the Huskers will put it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Oh, he drops wants the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
He'll bring it back. It's Johnson. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Coming after him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He was able to come down with the pass, but not. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The RPO, fire complete to the left. All kinds of running room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sharks.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Wide out in motion. He's going to pass on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third down, he drops to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. The Sharks will punt it away on fourth down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Quarterback checking off. They'll throw it on first down. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. To the air, it's Raiola. Throws to the tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Huskers look to keep this drive humming. Feeling some heat. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. 14. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. On the move at the 30. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab at the 30. There he goes to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sharks.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two...
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man on the right. Just destroying his way through the field. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Looking to scramble. Makes his connection. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll try the counter. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the stomping has commenced. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Nebraska.
Can't hang on, he muffs it. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force...
Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Husker! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. He's back to throw on second down. Snagged on the outside, it's McGowan. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Got it in the middle, it's McGowan. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They keep attacking through the air. Got him downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sharks will have it 1st and 10. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The play action fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
I know a lot of people were probably questioning that play call. 4th and long, already in field goal range, yet they decide to go for it, and that's why you trust your quarterback and his target.
Then the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping him.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more.
He's got an alley. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over UTEP.
Trying to find his man on 1st down.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. They're bringing heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Sharks line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return, it's Johnson. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Firmly in control. And he's running in the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. He's looking to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Runs through the tackle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Williams. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. Running it back, it's Johnson. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they were able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
The handoff to Johnson. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Grab near the marker. It's Fedone. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.